Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today is a slightly different video and I'm going to be reviewing ENGM Oslo by TaiModels. Now very quickly I will get into the conclusion first actually, because if you don't want to watch the whole video, you just want to see whether it's good or not, I don't want to make you watch like a 10-minute video just for that. But very quickly, I do have a review on X-Plane Reviews. Big thank you to Dom for giving me this opportunity, and I've written a full comprehensive review if you do want to check that out, but this video will sort of accompany this article as well. So let's get into it. First things first, is it good? Yes, absolutely. TaiModels makes some of the best scenery for X-Plane 11 and X-Plane 12, and this is no exception. It is, I believe, his latest scenery, and let's get into some of the details. Okay, so as you can see here, we have the main terminal, beautifully modeled. The terminal here at Oslo is really nice. I believe it's quite new as well, and he's used some brilliant PBR texturing for the roof, and it just looks so good, especially with this Norwegian sun. As you can see, part of the interior is also modelled, and I think it's just enough so that when you're sat inside the aircraft, as you can see here, that you can see there's a bit of interior going on. You can see some aircraft behind on the opposite side of the terminal. As you can see, some really nice details like this fan spinning and stuff like that. The jetways are really nice. As you can see, we are in our classic house livery here. The jetways are really nice. It does have SAM integration, so the jetways and the VDGS modules just here do work really nicely as long as you have SAM 3 installed. Now the ground texturing has been done really well as well. As you can see, we've got like oil spills, we've got some really nice high quality taxi lines, and everything that should be there is there. All these various, taxiway markings that as a pilot you'll need. Some really nice detail here, these like almost tire marks. Now one thing I really love about TaiModels, and this goes for most sceneries, when there's a surface texture change, as you can see here, we've got different surface here to here, it's really nicely blended together with these tar lines, and they reflect really nicely in the sun. Now 3D grass has been used really nicely too. There's just enough to give it a really nice look, and it is all on an LOD, so as you move further away it despawns because you're not going to be able to see it anyway, and it's really nice, especially when you're sort of taxiing coming into land. It looks really nice in my opinion, and FPS especially with this airport is great. I mean, if I go here, look, I'm sat on 60 FPS. If I go to my aircraft, there you go, well over 55 FPS, and I actually get better FPS with this airport installed than I do at default Oslo airport, which is really nice. It is really well optimized. So there is of course some static aircraft placed around, however these do disappear when you turn the static aircraft feature off in X-Plane in the graphic settings, which is really nice if you're flying on VATSIM or something. It's been done really well. Got some Norwegian aircraft here, lovely stuff. Again here we can see the really nice PBR texturing, modelling of this hangar here. Got this EasyJet aircraft here, I'm presuming that's some maintenance hangar of some sort. It's really nice. As you can see back here we have things like the Radisson Hotel modelled here, the car park and all of this. These custom buildings, got a car park here, more buildings, hotels over here. It's just been done really nicely. Got a nice lovely custom bridge here. It just looks great, makes the whole scenery really come alive. Now this scenery does come with a custom mesh, so we have stuff like this underground tunnel and this trench here, which adds really nice depth. You do need the mesh installed for this to work. Now there is a flat airport option which removes all of this, and therefore you don't need the mesh. If you don't want to use the mesh, then you don't have to, essentially. I am of course running the mesh. Now the ortho is really nice as well. It does come with this custom ortho for the airport. It does only surround the airport area, as you can see. All of that is just default. However, that means you can just make your own ortho or use auto-ortho. And if you want to know how to make custom ortho or install auto-ortho, I do have links in the description and a card in the top right. Now, because of the custom mesh file, regular orthos will not work. However, the scenery does come with an Ortho for XP patch file, and that's how you can get your regular Ortho for XP to run and still be able to have this custom mesh. I don't have my Ortho installed at the moment, just for the purposes of this video. Now, in my opinion, the night lighting is also really nice. We've got all the lights we need, all the correct colours that you would expect at an airport. As you can see, we've got the blue edge lighting and all of that kind of stuff. The only very slight caveat I have with the night lighting is every single aircraft parked has their nav lights on, which kind of breaks the immersion a tiny little bit. Personally, I can overlook it, but it would be nice if this was a bit more randomized, as not every aircraft is going to be, most are going to be cold and dark. As you can see here, we have some really nice approach lighting as well for that runway, so flying into this airport at night is really, really beautiful. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. In conclusion, is this scenery good? Yes, absolutely, one of the best I've seen in X-Plane 12. It balances performance to visuals really, really nicely. It looks great, it runs really well on my PC, and my PC is by no means a top spec PC. On top of that, the ground traffic is done really nice. It does have its own ground traffic plugin which comes with the airport, which makes it feel really alive. You have all these cars and various airport vehicles driving around, which is really, really nice. Custom buildings, custom texturing, especially these taxi textures, is just really, really nice. So yeah, if you want to see the full review, then you can, of course, go down to the article below and have a read through the review on xplanereviews.com, where I've gone into much more detail, and there's some really nice images up there as well. So in my opinion, this airport is a 9 out of 10, only losing 1 point because of the nav lights on all the aircraft at night, which I'm sure will be fixed very soon. But if you're looking for a major hub in Norway, or just want Oslo airport, or just looking for a new airport in general, then do check out ENGM Oslo by TaiModels, and of course it will be linked in the description below. Thank you very much for watching. Please do like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.